The C word. So we're here today to talk about the C word in relation to dog training. Now the C word, believe it or not, is the biggest secret in dog training. And today we're going to discuss how to help you look at your dog training completely differently so that you get so much more success than you ever have done before. So my name's Dave Wardell. I'm a professional dog trainer and behaviourist. I have over 3 decades of experience training dogs. Dogs to me are my life. They've been there for me when I had some struggles through childhood and through adulthood. And for me, dog training is about trying to repay them, trying to give something back to them, trying to teach owners and dogs how to get the most from each other so that you can have the same amazing bond that I have with my dogs. So what is the secret? Because believe me, if you knew the secret, it would change the way you train with your dog, which would change the relationship and the bond that you have with your dog. Now this secret you can use in every aspect of your life, whether you're an artist or an author or a swimmer or a gymnast or whatever it is you do. If you use this one secret, it will yield results like maybe you've never had before. So the secret is, the C word is consistency. Consistency in every aspect of your life, every aspect of your dog training. Now there are a million ways to train a dog. There are many tens of ways to train a dog to sit. And what I'm saying is pick one way and just keep going with it. Be consistent with it. If you've tried it for 3 or 4 times and it hasn't worked, if you've tried it for a week and it hasn't worked, if there's nothing fundamentally wrong with the way you're teaching the sit, keep going. Dogs don't understand English. They don't understand words and the way we speak like we do. So it's about that consistency. It's about standing the same. It's about using the same technique. If you're using a lure, a treat reward as a lure, keep going, stand the same, talk the same, use the same intonation. Don't say sit, 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 because they're all different commands. Every single one of those was a different command. I know it sounded the same to us because we speak English and we understand the 3-letter word sit, but to a dog it doesn't. It doesn't understand that 3-letter word. It heard 5 different commands then. So which one does it listen to? Does it start to associate the last one with some form of punishment, and therefore it listens to that one? So remain consistent in everything you do. And to begin with, even the environment you start that specific piece of training in, be consistent with that. So be consistent with how you stand, what you say, how you say it, the reward that you use, and you use to do the treat. If you're going to use a lure, the reward you use, or if it's the end reward, use the same reward. Providing it is a reward that motivates your dog. Use the same environment and just keep going with the same technique. Consistency and patience are absolutely vital in dog training, and if you can keep that going, you really will change the way you train and the results you get from your dog. Millions, I kid you not, hundreds of times I've heard people say, well, I've tried that and it didn't work. And then I ask them how long they've tried it for, and it's always just a few occasions. But if you want to be an expert at something, if you want to master a skill, there's the saying that you have to do something for 10,000 hours in order to master it. Now, I'm not saying that you would practice a sit for 10,000 hours, but it just goes to show the amount of effort and consistency that needs to go in to train a new skill. You think of Olympic swimmer Michael Phelps or Tiger Woods, the golfer, or let's think of Lewis Hamilton. You know, the time spent on simulators and practicing, and they'll break it down. They won't practice the whole thing. They'll practice a tiny element, and they'll keep going and keep going and keep going and keep going to get that muscle memory and to get that consistency. Well, that's what we're talking about. We're talking about that level of consistency and patience to get the response, to get the behavior that you want. Consistency and patience.